my cup with some Java love. Sit on down, let's talk it up. I know some laughing lattes.
Welcome to Life and Lattes with Liv and Cole. I'm Cole.
And I'm Liv.
Welcome to episode 9. 9. I had to think about that for a second. Today's a very special episode because I know we've been teasing this for weeks now, but we figured we'd just go ahead and surprise everybody without any warning. We have a guest today.
We have a guest.
We have a new microphone, and we have a guest. How exciting is this? Today, Lauren Fisher, Liv's sister, is on the podcast.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome.
Thank you.
To our podcast.
Thank you.
She's nervous.
We couldn't get anyone better, so we settled with Lauren.
Pretty much, yeah. They're like, oh, we should have a guest. I guess we'll just pick Liv's sister.
Yeah.
We're not going to have any more
President
guests.
Trump turned us down, so number 2 was Lauren.
Oh, no.
No guests want to come on after you because they're going to be like, it's just a bash session.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah, probably. That's what I've prepared for mentally.
It's just a roast.
Emotionally.
Yeah. We prepared you for what kind of we were talking about. We're scratching that. It's just a roast.
Right?
So
I would
we
probably
didn't tell you.
just die laughing. I'd be okay with it.
And also today would probably be somewhat PG. My mom is sitting in. So she is part of the audience today.
Behave.
Okay.
Oh, gosh. Well,
And
welcome.
today, coffee.
Yes.
We have fantastic
Oh,
coffee
guys.
today. We decided to get some coffee from Brickhouse.
Bless.
If you haven't been, it's a local coffee house. Was it Main Street and 65 essentially?
Pretty much.
Is that Chic Road?
Chic Road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Today we have the. Oh man, I'm gonna butcher this.
El Corazon.
Oh, there you go. Thank you, ladies.
I think Lauren only knows that because it's in a Khalid song.
That's exactly right.
See?
Well, there you go.
Boom.
Well, it says it's beautifully balanced. So,
Same.
let's see. So all it says is inside this bag you will find certified direct trade, 100% Arabica coffee, handpicked, naturally processed, and roasted in small batches just for you. Gotta say, this is super good.
Yeah, it's real tasty.
And I wish I could. I mean, it's not like last week's was a lot more full bodied for sure. This one seems a little lighter.
Yes.
But it's
What
super
does
good.
full-bodied mean when it comes
Well,
to
when I
coffee?
like,
She thick.
you're getting
If
you get like more taste out of it than like if it's like really coffee tasting.
Yeah.
And you're like, this is just sure.
Coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee. Yeah.
Probably more along the lines of that. So we'll feature these guys. Brickhouse is awesome.
Yes.
They have a lot
They
of good
will
stuff, so.
return to our show.
Oh, for sure.
For sure.
For sure.
For sure.
Think
Yeah.
there's
Sure.
there's some connections there, right?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
We have made some connections with Brickhouse, so
Congrats, you guys.
We're
So-
excited.
there's so much exciting stuff. So today we don't have a topic outline because
not per se.
Not per se, right? But we got Lauren on here, and we are going to start with what do you say? You got some would you rather questions to kind of break the ice here.
So first off, we do have some would you rather's, but I wanted Lauren to first. I'm putting you on the spot.
Ooh, yeah.
More,
I wasn't prepared
just
for
to
this.
start out.
I'm really nervous.
It's great.
I'm real
Nervous.
nervous, y'all.
When she gets nervous, she turns into a southern girl.
Get real
Her like her
shaky.
shoulders like come up
Yeah.
like she's all buff and stuff. Yeah. Tell us a funny fact about you.
Do one serious and one funny.
Okay.
Give us both
Serious,
spectrums.
I don't know if there's a serious one.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Funny? Okay, every time I feel a sneeze coming on, I try to take a picture of me sneezing. I have a whole entire album of me sneezing.
Oh my gosh.
And it happened by
yes.
accident one time. Back in the day when you had those iPod touches and I was Snapchatting a friend, I was like, oh crap, I gotta sneeze. And then I flinched. My thumb pushed the button and I took a picture of me sneezing. And I
So
said,
it was
"Oh my God."
It was an accidental.
It was a happy
selfie
accident.
of her sneezing.
Yes, it was a happy accident.
So now it's
So-
it's just become a thing.
How many pictures are we talking?
Oh, I just recently updated my album. Hold on.
There's like I think there's probably like close
There's
to 50.
right now there's 46.
Okay, I was gonna say 50.
Oh my god.
We will 100% be
Happy Easter.
posting.
I took this one on Easter.
That's fantastic.
We will post one on Instagram. So
All
you
my
guys can
friends
see
say
it 'cause
that I
it's
should
really funny.
make an Instagram of it.
It's
You
really
should.
funny.
I guarantee you, people are weird. You could probably
Yeah,
get a bunch
for
of followers. It's just these are my
For
sneeze pictures.
sure.
Probably.
People have sneeze fetishes.
Yeah.
Stuffy mess.
Hey, you never know.
It's probably true.
So
It's
then,
probably true.
do you have a serious? Come up with maybe one serious thing. For those listening, she's not a very serious person.
Yeah, super goofy. Toad's goof.
I'm serious about my sunscreen. Thank you.
Serious about your sunscreen.
Yes.
Okay. There
Yeah,
you go.
I think we'll kind of dive into that just a little bit more with Lauren's profession and what she does. But first,
Hold on. We just have to talk about one thing before we move on.
gosh.
You know exactly what I'm going to say. We have to address this whole Lauren thing.
why
Please.
didn't we do this from
Yes,
the
yes,
beginning?
yes, yes.
Okay, you're right.
Because I've been thinking about it all week, and then I forgot about it right as we started, because Audrey asked me this week, and I was like, because she's like, it's hard to say, and I'm like, it is right off the bat, but you get used to it.
Yeah.
So explain the name thing.
My name is Lauren. It's not Lauren.
But it's spelled like Lauren.
No. AU says aw. How do you say
How do you say Audrey?
How do you say Austin? You don't say Austin or Audrey. You don't say Faucet. It's Faucet. AU says
That's true.
aw.
That's true.
It's not. She's not wrong.
No, when you every time you
Yes.
explain it to me, which has been multiple times, it makes sense. But it's weird to make yourself
Lauren.
say it.
because pretty much everyone else with that spelling says Lauren.
Yeah.
Ugh, I just really hate it.
But like, so
That's not my name.
yeah. Like we said, Lauren is my sister.
Yes.
So, I mean, pretty much since she could talk, walk, she would correct people.
My name is Lauren.
My name is Lauren.
Yeah, I was
not
actually
Lauren.
I was gonna
And,
ask.
like this little sassy 3-year-old, like telling people, no, grown adult. That's not how you say my name.
It's not my name, y'all.
So
So-
literally that early though.
Yeah. Oh,
Because I was gonna ask like where was the origin? Like how did that start?
straight up, so early. And I think it probably came from like my parents telling people Lauren.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it started with your parents.
So I
Yeah,
thi-
my mom
I-
was like, her name is Lauren, not Lauren. Like
I
popped
gotcha.
out.
So
okay.
and then
Starts from the top.
so the calling people salty, you know how that's a thing.
yeah.
If you look in the dictionary at salty, you will find a photo of Lauren. So she's been salty since day one.
Extra salty saltines.
Yes. So yeah,
That's the only kind of salty need.
it's true.
I hate saltines.
Oh my gosh.
They're just
We
like
won't get
salty
into that.
cardboard.
We won't get into that.
We will get into that.
Oh my gosh. All right. Are we ready for some would you rathers?
Yeah. Break the ice because I'm still a little bit shaky.
Okay. Oh my gosh. So just to give a little
Kidding.
just to give a little bit of background before Lauren works in like skincare kind of deal. We'll dive into that a little bit more, but some of the questions I have for her kind of surround that a little bit.
Thank you, Liz.
So to start, would you rather wash your face with a bar of soap or never wash off your mascara?
Ooh. I'd probably have to choose bar of soap because your eyes can get infections really easily.
So
Plus, I don't
you
wear
would rather
mascara, so
wash.
I have lash extensions. Thank you.
One question.
What?
I'll probably have lots of questions.
Oh no.
Why would you not wash your face with bar soap? Now, I don't like bar soap. Don't get me wrong. I think it's weird. But
Lauren and I
would-
both
but why
gasp.
My
don't
heart.
you?
What was the question? Sorry.
Why?
Can you please
Why
repeat the
not?
question?
Why not?
wash?
It's so harsh, and there's just it's not skin loving ingredients.
Okay. I just wondered.
It even kind of makes me cringe to put it on my body a little bit. It just makes you
But-
like it dries your
But
skin out
also
so much.
too, like the skin on your face is different than the rest
Yes.
of your body.
Yeah.
It's a lot thinner. It's a
Yeah.
lot more sensitive. And
Well-
there's a lot of fragrances
Yeah.
and soaps.
Okay. I got you. I don't even wash my face. I couldn't tell you the last time I had
Please
soap
stop.
on my face.
Oh no, Lauren's gonna be so triggered this whole episode.
Water. Just water is fine, right?
I can see your dead skin from here.
Wow.
Kidding.
Wow.
No, you have really nice skin, Cole, which I'm
Thank
shocked.
you.
Oh,
Thank you.
awkward. Okay. Oh, we're
Man, today, Liv.
I know.
You got people trying to drive to work. They're trying to be entertained, and you're sitting there. Can't believe you.
I'm slacking. Okay, this one's a kind of a girly question, so it's funny.
Okay.
Great. Sorry.
This is not one that I could ask Cole because it's funny. Would you rather go through a whole day with a very visible panty line or with lipstick on your teeth?
Lipstick on your teeth for sure.
You would rather go around with lipstick on your teeth all day?
Panty lines, bro?
Yeah, but
granny panties, dude.
Yeah, but no, like you have to be looking to see that. Like,
yeah.
Like when I'm talking to you and I can see the lipstick on your
that's
teeth.
All you're looking
it makes
at.
me
Lipstick,
uncomfortable.
Though. Red.
Oh, we're talking like
We're talking like red.
Red.
I guess
Wow, did we just persuade you out of that?
probably.
Stand
I think
your
so.
ground.
But now you said I don't really wear bright lipstick, so I'm like, oh, nude on my lips. It's fine.
Still,
Oh, my word.
it's still the thing is like teeth are white. Like even if your lipstick is like a skin color.
I know.
Oh, I still see it.
You're right. Okay, fine. Panty lines. I have to choose.
If you're gonna make me pick
You're
one,
gonna twist my arm.
All right. Would you rather
I get it. I hate
have
when people
an
see my panty
entire...
lines. It's the worst.
Oh my gosh. Would you rather have an entire eyebrow accidentally waxed off or have a horrible rash on both eyebrows every time you get them waxed? Like it's just an ongoing rash.
Can't you draw on an eyebrow?
Can't you draw an eyebrow?
Yes, you can draw on an eyebrow.
You can.
I know people who
But
draw
does
on
the
eyebrows
rash
all the
ever
time.
go away?
No. Like
So
it maybe
would
just
just be like a rash,
an ongoing rash on
to
your
an eyebrow
eyebrows.
rash.
Yeah. I think like a little
Okay,
bit.
I would say waxed off because your hair would grow back.
All right.
It's true.
Thank you.
That would be so funny.
Right.
draw
Just
my
for a little
eyebrow.
while.
Or we just wear a hat that's like real low. No one can.
I bet you they make a stick on. You just
So
like get
Take
one of
some
those
of your
kits,
hair.
you know, just like
yeah.
Take some of your hair and just
Elmer's glue it on.
take like a glue-on mustache, except just shape it to your
Yes.
eyebrow.
There you go. Or just shave off the other one and let them both grow in
True.
together.
Just embrace it.
Yeah.
Embrace
Embrace
the
the
one
6 head.
eyebrow.
The 5 head.
Just be like, yeah, I shaved off my eyebrows for
It's a new look.
it's
It's a look.
Get
it's
on
for
my
charity.
level.
Just tell everybody it's for charity.
For charity. Oh my gosh. Okay. This one is for me.
Okay.
Okay. Would you rather have no brothers or no sisters?
No brothers.
Good answer.
You should have said no sisters. That would have been funnier.
No, my sisters are my best
What if?
friends.
No.
My
I'm just
sisters-
kidding.
yeah.
We love our brothers, but I just wanted to say that because I thought it was funny.
They're all right.
Okay, this one, I found this one, and I don't know why, but it like really struck me, and I laughed so hard at it because the mental picture is so
Were you by yourself when you saw this?
I already have tears in my eyes.
I don't even know what it is. When Liv
Okay.
starts laughing, I start laughing.
Okay, would you rather have a grapefruit-sized head or a watermelon-sized head? I think the envision of a grapefruit.
Oh, that's
Just sitting on your shoulder.
Have you guys ever seen
Oh my gosh.
the movie Beetlejuice?
No.
There's like
No,
a guy at one
we weren't
point in
allowed
that
to watch
movie,
that.
and he has this like head that's maybe like
Oh my
probably about the
gosh.
size
Like
of a
a
grapefruit.
grapefruit?
And like he looks over at him and he looks back and he's like, he's like,
Oh my gosh,
Hey.
it's so funny.
I don't. There are tears in your.
Yeah, I know. There's
but that's
tears.
hard.
I
A
don't
bigger head or
know.
a smaller head?
Which would
I
you
mean, a
choose?
watermelon.
Is it a round watermelon or the typical like oval
The
watermelon?
oval, like your Hey
Like-
Arnold.
That's what I was about to say. Hey Arnold.
Did you ever watch that show?
Yeah,
Cole?
no,
yeah. So
I know what you're talking
he's
about.
aware. Football head.
I'm
Hey
cool.
Arnold was a good show.
What?
So I guess a watermelon.
Well, with the
This is
watermelon.
more for football though. Did you already say that?
Yeah.
Watermelon
I
head.
I would choose watermelon head
All right.
because grapefruit's just really weird.
Yeah, the small head would be funky. Like people be like, what? If your head's smaller, does that mean your brain's smaller? Does that mean like you have like problems?
I don't know.
I don't.
Just saying.
Maybe.
Maybe it's just
thinking like a-
proportional.
like-
like it just sizes down a little
I think
bit.
like a grapefruit size, you know?
Isn't like your brain the size of a grapefruit? Maybe
No,
a
it's
little
I
bit
thought it was
bigger.
two of your fists put together,
I don't know.
and your heart's like your fist.
That's beautiful.
What else?
We sound so smart right now,
yeah, we do.
we sound.
If Brad listens to this episode, he'd be like, idiots.
right? Come on.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I've got
You
one.
in the sun.
Why you in the sun?
Sorry.
Okay, I have one more for you here.
Eventually. Hold on, everybody.
Would you rather have a permanent splinter under your big toenail or have a permanent bad haircut?
I can't handle splinters.
This is why
Liv
I chose the
knows how
question.
It just makes me cringe.
Take the haircut.
And I
the
can't
haircut.
stop thinking about it once people mention it. Haircut for sure.
Well, that's like
Okay.
a torture method. Putting.
You can always wear a hat.
Oh heck yeah, or a wig.
See?
Oh, you're right. Darn,
There
that
was
was
a
a
way
bad
around it.
question. I thought that was
Thank
going to
you.
be a good one.
We'll find a way.
Because I know how much you like your hair.
Yeah. Today, not so much, but it's fine.
Okay. All right.
It's life, you know?
So
It's life in lattes,
these,
okay?
These would you rather questions were a little bit more girly today because I can't ask Cole these girly questions.
It's all good.
So
You're welcome.
there it is.
I'm not sad. I'm not upset. It's all good. I'd rather you ask somebody else those questions. Not that I wouldn't have answers for
Would
you.
you rather have panty lines or the stick on your teeth?
You're like, what's a
He's
panty
like
line?
panty lines. Panty lines. I'm sorry.
Okay. That's great.
Sorry.
So
So we want to know more about you.
we do. So that was a little bit of an icebreaker just to kind of get.
I feel a little bit better.
Get
I
a
feel
little
Good.
relaxed.
Little-
Get into
Not really shaky anymore.
Getting loosey goosey.
Great. Yes. So, are we going to tag team this together?
Yeah, I got a couple questions
Okay,
for you for
great.
sure. Because I mean, obviously, Liv knows more about you than I do. Of course,
Precisely.
I would hope
Yeah.
so. Gosh, so I had some questions for you. I know you most recently graduated from. I don't want to. If I say beauty school, is that bad? Is that
No,
wrong?
that's what it's called. That's what I call
Okay,
it.
because I'm like, if I call it, I don't want to be like, makeup class.
Makeup classes.
Yeah.
No,
But that was-
tell
beauty school.
us-
That was pretty
tell us
recently,
what
right?
you do in school, that kind of thing.
What I did in school.
No, like
Oh.
like what you do now.
Oh,
in your
yeah.
schooling. Kind
So
of
I
thing.
graduated from Empire Beauty School in November 2017. The day I don't remember because it was really late. So I don't remember the day that I
So that's
graduated.
okay.
You finished. You're
I
like,
clocked
I'm
out and I
done.
was like,
So
see you later, everyone.
peace.
Yeah. Everyone wanted to make a big party of it, and I was like, I don't have time for this. Toodaloo. So I am a licensed esthetician. I work at the Beauty Society. I went to school for aesthetics, obviously. I don't do hair.
What's that word
Aesthetics.
for those who
Aesthetics.
don't know?
Yeah,
which
like
is
me.
probably Cole.
Esthetician. So you specialize in skincare, facials, waxing.
Okay,
You learn
so
how to do makeup and all that fun stuff.
Aesthetics goes along with esthetician. It's kind of like just
Yeah.
a shortened way of. Okay, gotcha.
I'm an esthetician, but I do aesthetics.
Okay.
So
Many new
fancy.
words.
I'm not.
So you've been in your job now for about 2 years. You'll go on 2 years.
Yeah, I'll be going on 2 years
this year.
Yeah.
So you
Awesome.
specifically, it's like skincare is your. Is that what you did the entire time you were in school, or is that just the one focus you decided to get into afterwards?
That's mainly what you study in school.
Okay, gotcha.
Is like facials.
Okay.
And then it's also waxing.
Gotcha.
Just because that's like so in depth with facials, just because there's so
Yes.
much to know about
Yep.
the skin.
The skin is the largest organ on your body, internal and external. So.
Actually, I
Yes.
knew that one.
Oh, congratulations, gold star.
Gold star, Cole.
That's one. Probably be the only one. So where is it that you're working right now?
I work at the Beauty Society. It's in Greenwood.
Plug.
Plug.
Plug. Yeah, see, that's fine. Okay.
It's a really cute little place.
It is really cute. We have a little neon sign. It's pink. And we don't turn it off at night, so it glows pink when you drive by.
It's like a T-Mobile store.
Oh,
Where it's
okay.
like
Yeah.
you drive by and
Yeah.
it's like
And it's
you see the
pink.
neon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Which I think is good because it's like it catches your attention
Yeah.
at night. You're like, what's that?
So of course, my next question is going to be: do you get a decent amount of like male clientele?
Actually, we're working on that for real.
Just like marketing, like trying to pull more in?
Yes.
Or okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
because everyone thinks that like facials and this whole like beauty side of things is so girly. And it's not, though. Facials are not
There's
girly.
such a stigma around guys like not getting
Taking care of their skin.
Yeah.
Like if you're in a
That's
profession
true.
like you, Cole, I watched your you said a couple weeks ago that you're like, I have to look nice for my job.
Yeah,
If your
Look
face is
put
all
together.
crusty, people are gonna be like, your outfit's nice, but your face is kind of crust.
that's true.
It's not girly to take care of your skin.
The moneymaker.
Exactly.
That's what I call it.
See, there you go.
That's exactly what I call it.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I'm not saying that I don't see the need for it for sure, but I would feel uncomfortable walking into the environment. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay, that's the pink neon sign is girly.
Yeah.
But I don't think the rest of it is that girly. Do you think?
It's neutral, I would
Thank
say.
you.
Well, I just mean
It's
like
gender
it's not.
neutral.
Yeah. I think
feel
it's
like
just really the pink sign.
like in general, that industry, you know,
Is-
whether it's the products that are used or the methods, it just has that type of feel to it.
Well, it's just because, I mean, women are drawn more to that than men are.
Yeah.
So they're just going to target their targeted audience.
Yeah, right. Which I get them.
So-
So that's the part that repels, you know,
Right.
that idea of. And what is a facial? What does a facial cost?
It varies.
Yeah.
Depending on where you
it
live,
is.
where you go, what you're getting done.
Where you live?
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you don't live in the state, like if you live in California, like it's going to be way more expensive. than
Oh,
here in
okay. I'm
Indiana.
like, so like if I live in this county,
no. I'm sorry. Where do you live? You live in
It's
Carmel?
gonna be
well, we're going to
$30
charge you more because
Right.
you clearly have money. So, tell us like some of the facials that you offer, and then kind of just a brief description of what those are, kind of
Yeah.
thing.
So we have a thing called a custom corrective facial, and that's a custom facial to fit your skin's needs.
So
it sounds so professional.
I
I
know.
know.
It's a custom correction facial.
Corrective, but it's fine.
I'm sorry.
Man,
Okay.
butchered it.
Okay, if you want to talk houses, if you want to talk cameras, we'll talk that all day.
Tech stuff, yeah.
Yeah, but if
All of it.
but you get me into this realm, and this is the most uncomfortable I'm going to be. So
It's good.
Perfect.
It's all good.
You're breaking me
so
I'm good with that.
everyone has a different skin type.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes,
So what's going to work for you may not work for me or
Exactly.
me for Cole or like whatever.
Yes.
Because everyone has
different skin types.
Is there like
Everyone's
a scale, or like do you have like specific types? Like you can tell, like somebody comes in, you start to work on somebody, you're like, that's like a type A or type B or something, or no? Or do you just go off of?
just
I'm
yeah.
Right.
Curious.
You ask them what they think they are, and you can a lot of times feel their skin.
A draft all of a sudden.
I know. All of a sudden, we just get to.
My hair's blowing in my
Yeah, that's
face.
right. Sorry. Anyway, you can feel their skin if it feels real dry, if it feels oily. Like there's a bunch of different skin types. There's normal to dry. There's normal. There is normal to oily, and I would consider sensitive a skin type.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
That's
sure.
me
that makes sense. Yeah,
Those are the basic
skin
types.
I gotcha. That makes
Which
sense.
most people can kind
Yeah.
of tell what they are.
right?
Some people don't know, and that just means that they're normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, what?
Like if you're oily, you know it. If you're crusty and dry, you know it.
What's your skin type, Cole?
I don't know. I would think that it would be somewhere in like the normal to maybe slightly oily. I mean, on my face, I'm trying to think.
I disagree.
What do you got? Tell me.
face
I
is
would think
dry?
yours more like normal to dry. I felt your skin before, and it felt a little rough, and it's fine.
That's great.
I still-
see that
You
just
have
again shows you
alligator
how much.
skin?
He doesn't have
I hope
alligator
not.
skin. I didn't say it's so crusty.
He's got the crustiest skin I've ever felt.
crust. No, it's just like a little bit dry. Needs some exfoliation, hydration, sunscreen.
Oh boy.
See, I never wear sunscreen,
Okay, we got
especially
on a
on
little
my
bit,
face. Okay,
We got on a little bit of a tangent.
so I have this problem. I don't like the feeling of like lotions and things on my skin, so that's why I have a problem with like sunscreen, because the way that it feels, it's like
It's because you're.
because
I'm gonna use an example for you.
Okay, what you got?
It's like watering your lawn.
Okay,
If you have a bunch of leaves on top of your lawn and try to water it, the water's just going to sit on top of those dead leaves and not penetrate into the grass and make it green and beautiful and luscious. Same thing. If you're putting lotion on top of your dry, dead skin, it's just sitting on top. It's just sitting on top of your skin and not actually penetrating into the skin and hydrating it.
So then what do you have to do?
You're just feeling that lotion sitting on top instead of sinking into the skin.
So what do you have to do with those leaves?
Exfoliate.
You exfoliate the leaves.
Sorry, no. For the leaves, you got to rake off those leaves before
All of that
the moisture
dead,
gets.
lifeless skin.
Yes, you got to exfoliate off all that dead skin, so your lotions and creams and potions can just into your skin.
So that way, when you're 50, you're not looking like you're 70.
I know everyone
True.
dogs at me
I
and gets
definitely don't
mad
want
at me
that.
because I don't like going outside. I'm like, the sun is the number one cause of aging. Thank you so much.
Sun bad.
It doesn't.
So
Moon good.
Oh my gosh. So we got on a
Sorry.
bit of a tangent.
Sorry.
So tell us about.
She already tried to cut me before.
I did.
She's like, I'm in
Stay on topic.
My bad.
Oh, just kidding.
now. Having fun, Liv.
I know it's fine.
I'm learning.
That's all right.
So Lauren's like, I'm not coming back because this is not fun. So your facials, you said the corrective one. So
Yes.
tell us what that
Another one.
means.
I already told you what it means.
No, you didn't.
I said it's a custom. We choose a different
tailored.
products to tailor to what your skin's needs
What
are.
it needs. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
Great. So another.
Another one.
Obviously, Liv is not listening.
It's fine. Dermaplane facial.
Ooh,
Yes.
that sounds fancy.
One of my
That is like
favorites.
one of the it's such a buzzword
Yes.
right now.
Dermaplane.
Is Dermaplane.
Yes. Dermaplane is where
I mean,
you
it
take
is.
you take like a surgical like knife, like a scalpel, and you literally like start like going across people's faces and pretty much shaving their face.
That's what I get.
The
I was like
benefit-
picturing it in my head. So
That's
you
what
were
I really
like,
want to do to your face. I wouldn't do your beard, obviously,
That
but
scares,
just
that sounds scary.
no, it doesn't cut you. It's
It
not
doesn't
I'm
like you like
slicing
don't
your
even like
skin off.
feel it.
It just feels like someone's scratching your skin, like your face.
Gotcha.
Anyway, it takes off that top layer of dead skin, so you have better product penetration.
bless.
Thank you. It reduces fine lines and wrinkles, shallow acne scarring.
And it also like takes off all that.
gets all that.
peach
Yeah, that's an
fuzz
added
off,
benefit.
Which I think that's more of like a benefit for girls.
Yeah, I'm less
right.
worried
Because
about that.
guys are like whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Leaves you glowing.
get you all that sideburns off.
Oh yeah. I just did that this week. My sideburns are gone. Toodaloo,
I'm happy
sideburns.
for you.
Thank you.
So I'm curious, in that industry, like, do you have an hourly, or do you make like commission on product, or do you have like is it like a haircut type of thing? Like, do you have like booth rent? Like, how does it work?
It depends on where you work.
Gotcha.
It just depends
Yeah.
on.
It's the same kind of way.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
gotcha.
Some people do booth rent and they make all of the money all the time, and then people make just commission and they can like off the service and off the products
Okay.
that they sell. It just depends on where you work.
Gotcha. So how many people do you guys have on staff? Like,
We have
Are
right
you-
now. We have 7
Okay.
people.
okay,
Cool. And you pretty much build your own clientele, correct?
It's a little bit of both.
Okay.
Since I started working there, they already had a good amount of clientele and they were really, really busy. So,
So it
I
kinda,
had,
like,
they
overflowed
definitely,
into your
and they
schedule.
definitely helped me build my clientele, which is really awesome.
well, that's
Yeah.
cool.
A lot of places are like, sorry, you're on your own.
You just kind
Right,
of like
good
have
luck.
to do it for
yeah,
yourself.
yeah.
That's
And
nice.
it was really nice because I was like, I'm not really good at this whole like getting people in the
Social
door because I'm
media.
like, okay, if you said no, I'm sorry, I asked. That's why I was a terrible salesperson.
I'm sorry I bothered
serious.
you.
Yeah, that's why I had to stop going to my other job.
What'd you do before that?
I worked the same like makeup studio that Liv worked for a long time.
Okay.
It was mainly a selling job,
Yeah.
and
it's a sales
it was
job
my
for
first job
sure.
out of high school, and I was in there while I was in high school. And I was like, I really like the beauty side of things. I want to like try something out. Terrible at selling, horrible at it. I was like, oh, maybe you should buy this, and they were
Maybe
like,
you
no, and I was like, okay,
Okay,
sorry.
never mind. Sorry.
I'm sorry that I wasted your time.
Here's your free product.
Here's your free.
Why don't you just?
I'll pay for
why
it
don't you just
myself.
take it? I'm gonna pay for it with my paycheck.
Yeah, it was really bad, and it just like wasn't something that I liked. And I realized that like
But you knew that you liked doing,
facials,
yeah,
because
like all the skincare side of things, like that.
Because
was
if
something
you're
you were
like, I'm a
passionate.
licensed edition, people are like, oh my god, yes, I
Oh,
listen to you.
Yeah.
And people listen to
fancy.
me, and it's so nice.
People listen to me finally, and it's so
Yeah.
nice.
Well, yeah, you're a professional, so like when people are coming to you for those concerns,
Yeah,
you're able to tell them like, here's what you need to do.
yeah.
Yeah, that
So-
is cool. So do you enjoy that side of it, being able to just like talk with your
Tell
clients?
people what they should get.
Well, not just that, but just be able to interact with your clients
Yeah.
as they come in, just
Just
kind
kind
of
of like being able to help.
because what's an
Yes.
average time that you're spending with somebody?
It depends on what service they come in for.
Depends.
So for a facial, they could be there for either 30 minutes to a little over an hour, depending on what facial they get.
Yeah.
I do a lot of lash extensions too.
Okay.
So sometimes they're there for 2+ hours.
Dang.
So it just depends. Yeah.
Gotta have some time.
I
carved
really
out for that.
struggle with,
yeah,
yeah.
I'm kidding.
I really struggle with my skin. So I'm like, and I finally kind of got it down.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I can do this. It's fine. And I help people with their face too.
So would you say like doing the facials is more like something you enjoy rather than lashes?
I would say it's pretty equal, honestly.
Okay.
You just like your job.
Yeah, I just like my job.
You like
Good.
put me wherever and let me do my thing.
Waxing is not my favorite. I'll do it, and I know how to do it, but it's not my favorite.
Yeah.
She has some funny waxing stories.
Oh, I guarantee
from school.
it. Guarantee it.
Goodness.
Do you have any funny stories that you could tell that are like,
Probably not.
podcast? Okay. Podcast safe.
Probably not. No, the one you told me on the way here was actually kind of funny.
The old lady.
Yeah.
I like how you whisper like the microphone doesn't hear you. We all heard you say the old lady.
Okay, so
We don't have to get into
Was
like
this-
the nitty gritty details.
Was that when you were in school?
Yeah.
this
Okay,
is when
then.
I was in school.
Yeah.
Can we tell it?
Yeah,
sure, go
Yeah,
for it.
sure.
Come on.
So while you're in school,
Just making sure you're not talking about your current clients.
I've never
I
seen
did say your first and last name when we started.
Yeah.
You're like, darn her.
Oh my gosh. So while you're in beauty school, you have to do every single service that an esthetician would do. And once you're outside of school, that's when you can specialize in what you like.
Gotcha.
But while you're in school, you have to do everything, whether you like it or you don't.
So wide range of waxing, whether you like it or not.
Yes.
Yep. Enough
You
said.
know
We're
what
gonna
I'm
leave
saying.
that.
Enough said.
I think everyone
We'll
knows
leave
what I'm
that
saying.
there.
Yeah. So an old lady came in for that particular service.
Okay.
The old lady.
Right. The old lady.
She came in for that particular service, and it was my turn to take a client. And I was like, oh god.
You drew the short straw.
They gave me the ticket, and they were like, here you go. And I was like,
They were like, oh, where's the new girl? Where is she? Here you
the thing
go.
is, like, people knew that I'm gonna brag on myself a little bit. People knew that I wasn't stupid, and then I knew how to wax. So they're like, Lauren can do this. Here you go. I was like, oh god. So we try to make people as comfortable as possible.
Yeah.
I'm like, here's a little wrap. There's a little like back to
Just
panties.
just a wrap.
Yeah.
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 Yes.
Yeah.
Here's a little wrap that you can put on.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want you to be real comfortable. She's like, oh, no, I've done this several times. I have no modesty. Just rips her pants down. And I was like, and just hops up on the bed. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, I'm still going to put this towel here
Right,
for my
like-
comfortability. Thank you. And she was like, oh, it's okay, honey. I'll do whatever you got. Do whatever you tell me to do. And I'm like,
I'm staring at it. I'm scared.
she was really nice.
Right. Just
She was like, she could tell that I was a little bit uncomfortable. So she just talked to me the whole thing.
Well, that was
Whatever.
nice that she
Yeah,
like
she
at
was-
least
she
tried
was
to like
super
not
nice.
make it
Yeah.
awkward.
The thing
but
that she
like
just, like,
that's
And I was
just like,
whoa.
let's rock and roll.
Pretty much, yeah.
Gosh. Pass on that.
That's why I
Pass
don't do that
on that.
service.
No, I have a respect for people who work with people in that way. Just in general, you have to touch other people's faces, and
It's
do all
very
that sort of
personal.
stuff. It's very personal.
Yeah.
And like that's
You're all up in their
that's
biz.
the other reason why I don't ever do that sort of stuff is like it freaks me out. No, like, I don't want someone else touching me. I'm good.
That's
You
why
know
you
what I
got
mean?
to go to someone that you know.
Well, you're honestly the only person I know that does it. So I know you've
go.
been trying to get me to do it forever.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
She was like, "You need to exfoliate." I'm like, "Well, help me out.
Help me out.
What do I know?"
I told you so many times, Cole. We're not getting into that.
I'm okay. I'm sorry.
Not gonna get into the fight.
Maybe
again.
later.
Oh my god.
Just to clarify, we're talking about facials now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh my gosh. So, how often do you recommend people getting facials?
Every 4 to 6 weeks.
Why?
It's like a haircut.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, your skin cells renew every about 4 to 6 weeks. So your new plump skin cells that are deep into your skin start rising to the surface, and it pushes out all that dead skin. So you need to slough all
So
that
you just
off.
like want to be.
I like that word.
Continue.
Say it.
Schluff?
Schluff.
Slough.
If only we had internet, we'd give that one a check. I'm sure that one's on Urban Dictionary.
I think it's slough, isn't it?
I say slough.
I like
Slough?
schluff.
Okay. Well,
Slough.
Do you say that to your clients? We got to schluff all this off.
Yeah. But you're
They
the
know what I'm talking about.
you're the professional, so they're like,
Right?
yes,
I'm the
please
licensed
schluff.
esthetician.
Just do all the schluffing.
I would question. I'd be like, that word does not sound so scientific.
They know what I'm saying. That's the thing.
So,
Sorry.
kind of along with that, what is like the bare minimum you think people should be doing with their skin on a daily basis?
Cleanser, toner, moisturize. Oh,
You good?
specifically, yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Specifically, a moisturizer that has sunscreen in it. That is very preferred.
That's interesting.
Hey, Cole, do you know what toner is?
I don't.
Cole's like picturing ink.
Yeah,
toner, like in a printer.
Toner, like an astringent or something like that.
Even better.
You don't even know what that
More
means.
words I don't know.
Astringent? Okay.
So it's like a liquid that you put on your face after you cleanse, and it really helps
Like with a little
product.
cotton
Like
round.
a cotton round, or you can do like a spritzer, and it just helps with product penetration.
Sounds like a lot of
And
crap I gotta put somewhere.
There's 3 things.
On top of brushing my teeth and putting
Cole,
product in my
no
hair
respect.
and trimming my face
Being
hair.
really shady.
Huh?
You're being really shady.
Am I being
Hi, welcome
shady?
to Life and Lattes with Liv and Lar.
We've booted out Cole.
Right?
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Maybe.
So, keeping up with that, do you do that? I already know what you're going to say, but for the listeners, morning and night for cleanser, toner, moisturizer?
Yes, ma'am. You need a different nighttime moisturizer, though.
And why is that?
When you're sleeping, your skin's repairing itself. And so you need a little bit thicker, more hydrating moisturizer.
Would I need to do it 2 times a day if
Yes.
I'm not? I was just
Finish your question. I'm sorry.
because I don't wear any makeup,
Yes.
so I know you need to
I'm
still.
so happy to hear that from you.
Yeah, I'm just letting everybody know. Don't worry, we go.
Except for the lipstick. I've seen it on his teeth a couple times.
It's beauty line.
My panty lines and my makeup. It's a hard life I live.
But yes.
Oh,
But yes, you do.
So regardless
up-
of wearing
yeah.
makeup, you should still do your skincare routine.
Yeah,
morning
you're
and
out.
night.
You're out and about during the day. The pollutants, the environment gets stuck on your face. You need to
Gotta
slough
get
all
that
that
off.
stuff.
Slough it off.
Exactly.
Yeah. So then, what's the advantage of doing a facial? Like, why couldn't I just do that at home?
It's a professional. You get more higher grade products on your face, more professional grade products. That's what I was trying to say.
Okay.
Professional grade.
Like, so things that I couldn't get from the store.
Exactly.
Which is why you need to see a professional because they are trained to use those products.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah, because
Bingo.
my guess is used in the wrong way, they could probably be super harmful.
Yeah.
So tell me if I'm wrong, but this is something I thought of in my head. It's kind of similar to going and seeing a hairdresser. Like, you can buy store-bought products like to color your hair.
Box color? Yeah.
Thank you. Box coloring hair. And it's not going to be as good for your hair as opposed to going to a professional.
Exactly. It's the same thing.
Who
makes
has
sense.
higher grade, better quality, all of that. Is that a
Exactly.
good analogy for
that's perfect.
people?
I love that.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's
Alright.
stuff that you can get your hands on that only licensed.
Correct.
Chemical peels, acids.
Ooh,
It burns off with that dead skin. I
right?
love it.
Just burn in your face.
Burns off that face.
I set your face on fire today.
Oh my gosh. What would be your number one tip for anyone, no matter their skin type?
Yeah.
Exfoliating sunscreen.
Yeah.
That's all one word. That's all one word.
All one word.
Right? Just it's all.
Exfoliate and sunscreen. So
Exfoliate sunscreen.
So people who have sensitive skin should still exfoliate?
For sure. Just use something that's a little bit more gentle.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you're more sensitive to things that like physically scrub your face, use like a lactic acid or something, glycolic acid. It's just like, think of it like Pac-Man, how he eats all those little like dots. I'm serious.
Your analogies
Acid's
are
like
fantastic.
Thank you.
So
Like
it's
the acid
essentially
eats
like
away
a,
that dead
like
skin.
a chemical
That, like, eats-
exfoliation
yeah.
rather than a manual with your hands.
Yeah,
and
like
a scrub.
scrubbies.
Right. That way you're not irritating the skin.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Okay, that
makes
makes
sense.
sense.
I like it.
When I say physical, please don't use St. Ives apricot scrub.
Well, there you
For the
go.
love of God. Please don't do it.
We'll take the tips.
Yeah, we will.
Liv, do you have any more questions, like work related or?
I do.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Because I want to ask you some about your personal life.
Okay. I've got,
yeah.
I have 2 more questions for you.
Go for it.
You may have already answered this with the story.
Okay.
But in your, like, actual, like, you're in your job.
Yeah,
Right.
day to day.
Not for school.
Okay.
What's the cringiest thing you have ever encountered in your job?
When
Whether it's like facials or like you're giving someone a facial
Yeah.
or you're doing lashes or
when people look at me while I'm giving them a facial, they just open their eyes and stare at me. And they're like laying there, so they're upside down.
Yeah.
And they just
like
stare at
staring
me.
into your
and
soul.
so I politely, I'm like, hey, this is your time to relax. You can close your eyes, take some deep breaths. It's fine. And they're like, okay.
Oh.
And just keep staring at me.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, well, first of all, hopefully I don't get anything in your eye. Like,
Yeah, right? You might want to shut your
Yeah.
eyes so I don't...
Like,
It's-
just
yeah.
chill out and relax.
That's
a little
funny.
bit.
What about in like cringy in a way that's like, ugh. I'm so glad we both did the same thing.
Right? You guys both went,
Oh, okay. Well, the reason I said that is because it's super cringy because it's very uncomfortable.
Right.
Because you're
But
like
I just
looking
mean
down
like,
this.
like if you've seen someone like with their skin or their lashes or like their,
Ew, when people don't wash their eyelashes. When you have extensions, you have to wash your lashes.
okay. I'm like...
I won't get into the whole thing because that's a lot of talking. But when people don't wash their lashes and there's just like crust and buildup in their lash line,
so people just like don't
do it. And it's not
wash.
optional when you have lash extensions because it just is like a breeding ground for bacteria.
Ew.
Interesting.
Gross. You're grody if you don't wash your lashes.
Thank you. Yeah, your lash line just naturally produces oil, and when you
Cole's
have lash,
learning so much this episode.
Yes, when you watch the version online, like with
like
the
Cole's
video,
just, like,
I'm just kind of
so
like,
wide eyed, like what's happening? He's like a deer in the headlights right now.
oh, bright-eyed bushy-tailed.
exactly.
Okay, one last question. If you weren't doing what you're doing right now,
What would I be doing?
what would you be doing?
Oh, I like that question.
She
Okay.
finishes my sandwiches. Go on.
When I was a kid, I always wanted to be like a doctor, like a surgeon, like ER thing. But then I realized, I'm not smart enough for that. Like that's a lot of
a lot.
of dedication. So now I would probably, you know who Dr. Pimple Popper is?
Yes.
I want to be her assistant. I don't want to like be the one like in there getting all that stuff, but I want to like watch it happen and like clean up the mess and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good
For
for you.
sure.
Like be in the
because
front-
I
be
love
in the
squeezing
front
people's
row.
zits. Ooh, I love it. It's so satisfying. If any
Okay.
estheticians listen to this, they understand.
They understand.
Yeah,
Okay.
All right.
for sure.
There you go.
All right.
There's
there
that
there
for
you
you.
have it.
Fantastic.
So, go see Lauren for all your
Beauty needs.
Yes.
Thank you,
Your
Cole.
face beauty needs.
Yes, ma'am.
So what's
I'll
the
do it
answer?
one day, and when we go, maybe we'll do like a whole little make a big deal out of it.
Yeah.
That'd be cute.
Yeah. It's nice marketing for you, right?
Thank you, everyone.
Since Liv and I are salespeople.
Yeah.
We'll help you out.
So we potentially have a little bit of a giveaway
Yeah.
on Lauren's end. So we
Okay.
will let you guys know this week.
Updates.
We'll update you on what that looks like.
for sure,
like
for
that.
sure.
I like
All
that.
right. All right.
Okay. So, meat. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm kind of nervous now.
Well, you kind of answered some of the question by saying like what you had originally maybe thought about doing,
Okay.
and what you would do alternatively. So, thank you.
Liv stole your answers
But
and your questions.
what do you like to do when you're not, touching people's faces? Because I know that it's
the weirdest
I know
way to put it.
it's, I'm just saying.
Touching people's faces.
I'm gonna put it in the only way I know how to.
No, I know what you're saying. I
do
hang
you
out
do
with
for fun?
I hang out with my sisters a lot,
That's like.
and I watch kids all the time.
Yeah.
Low key, I'm a nanny for my sister.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Nanny Narnar.
Yes.
I
My
like it.
Instagram, thank you. I have
Yes.
a Nanny Narnar Instagram.
So when our oldest niece was little, she couldn't say Aunt Lauren, and so she would say Aunt Narnar. And it's
love
just
it.
like one of those things that just like stuck. And so now we just all call her Narnar. So like when all of the babies have been born with like our nieces and nephews, we just like tell
just tell
them
them my name is
that her
Narnar.
name is Aunt Narnar
I dig that.
or
Nar.
Nanny Narnar.
Narski.
Yeah,
Nothing more. I love nicknames.
yeah, they're great.
I have a lot.
It took me
So-
forever to get a nickname, and I was always so mad. I'm
What
like,
is your
come on,
nickname?
Coltrane,
I don't
Most
have
people
one.
call
I
me
don't
that.
feel
know that.
like
Liv.
Liv. I'm like,
that's not a nickname.
kind of.
It's not your name, so
Yeah.
it's just
It's
when
just
I
a
type
nick
in
of your name.
When I type in Liv into Facebook, it does not pull your name up. I
your name
type
is
in
Olivia.
Olivia.
Olivia Beatty.
Olivia Beatty.
Oh gosh, should I say your last name on here?
Yeah,
What
everybody
does that
knows.
mean?
I don't know.
It's all on social media. You
Yeah,
can't get
okay,
away
I
from
No,
it.
my Instagram name is literally Liv Beatty. That's okay.
Privacy, you guys. I just want to make sure that's fine.
Yeah, there's enough.
Anyway.
Yeah, no.
That's all.
We're putting it all out there.
Yeah.
Right.
So you like to nanny. You hang out with the favorite sister, which is me.
Depends on the day, honestly.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
She probably actually hangs out with Erica more than me.
I do. You're just really busy with your husband.
Yeah.
They're like still freshly married.
Yeah,
and so
right.
like I don't want to.
Freshly.
Well, it hasn't even been a year yet.
Yeah, so I like want to give them their space. Like I'll hang out,
That's so
I'll
nice
hang
of you.
out, but then I'll give you guys this time, hang out.
Yeah.
Because he's really busy with school all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to give you guys your time. And she's like, no, don't leave. And I'm like,
It's really okay.
I know.
Well, do you have like another hobby that you enjoy, or do you just? Is it like on your off time you're like reading about skin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's
Like,
awesome. I mean,
even though like
dedication, right?
People are like, oh, you should like throw people shade at like being on Instagram all the time. I'm like looking at like lash accounts
Yeah.
and facial accounts and like watching
you're just,
YouTube
like,
videos.
continually educating yourself.
Yes.
And
Continuing education is huge with the beauty industry.
yes.
I can see that. I'm sure
Thank
it
you so
shifts and changes a lot, and you got to be able to keep up with
TYC.
that. I know you like music.
Yes.
Yes.
Listen.
Come on, tell us. We know, but for everyone listening,
Khalid is the
There you
love of
go.
my life. Khalid, if you ever listen to this, my address is. But for real,
Okay, so what's your favorite Khalid song right now?
His entire new album.
3, 2,
No, come
1,
on. You have to
favorite
pick
song.
one song.
3, 2, 1.
Right back.
Go, go, go.
Right back.
Right back. Okay.
The new album is very
His-
good. I've been
ooh,
I've been
dude.
listening through it.
He had that short film that came out, and then after the short film, like you sat there and listened to his whole album. I went by myself, and the movie theater had Coke and Jack slushies. So good.
There you go.
What?
I think-
So good. It was this weird
What
movie
theater did you
theater.
go
like,
to?
I know. Anyway, and I sat there and listened to the album, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I didn't think I could love him more, and then that happened.
And then you did.
Exactly.
Yeah. We also call Lauren DJ Nar.
Yes.
Because most family events, like she does our playlist.
She's
like,
got the right picks.
Yeah, she does. Always.
Thank you.
I had her
feel the vibe.
I
feel
had
the
her do the
moods.
playlist for like almost every wedding event for myself.
Bridal shower, bachelorette party.
Yeah, some of the bachelorette party, morning of. I had her
DJ
help with like
Nar.
the reception. I was like,
DJ Nar.
yeah.
I can't help myself.
Please don't do that again.
Okay. Well, let's see. Okay, so we got one more thing that we wanted to do today, and I came up with a general idea, but I know you guys switched some things around, so I'm
kind
gonna.
of went with it.
So
Yeah.
Liv and I were talking about how to go about the whole guest thing this week, and we wanted to try to come up with a game that we could play with everybody each time we have a guest on. So I came up with the general idea. They kind of morphed it a little bit, so I'm gonna let them tell us.
Basically what we're going to be doing here is we had Lauren come up with 3 different scenarios, and she's going to tell us something that's true and something that is false. And because I know her so well, I'm not going to answer these because I've known her for almost 22 years.
Yes.
So I know all of the things. So it'll be more directed towards Cole here. So he has to decide of that, like
Those two
two different things, which one is true. Can you handle it?
I can handle that.
All right.
Okay.
Number 1.
Number 1. I've been on live TV.
Okay.
Second part of that. I have driven over 100 miles per hour.
So one's true and one is not.
Well, yes.
These games are so hard because it's like one could be the obvious. One feels like the obvious answer, but I don't know.
One of them now is with another one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead because I feel like
So you have to say which one is the true one.
I think that the TV one's true.
You are correct. Ding, 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 ding,
Yeah.
ding, 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 ding,
You don't seem like one of those people that would go over 100 miles an hour.
No.
No, because I don't. My car doesn't go that fast.
It'd fall
I
apart.
Explode.
It
Blow
might.
up.
No, my old car would. My old
That's
car
true.
would for
Your
sure.
one
This one
is
I think could get there.
All right.
Okay.
Good job.
1.
He has 1.
Thank you.
Cole 1. Lauren 0. Well, I'll be the
Okay.
ref. I like
There you
it.
go.
This
I'll allow
one,
it.
with previous conversations, you're gonna get
Yeah. but it's funny.
first one. I've never been on an airplane.
Okay.
Second one. I chose this one because of the coffee thing.
Okay.
I like my coffee how I like my men, light and creamy.
Oh my gosh. The sad thing is I've heard her say that before.
Lauren's just like putting in a plug for, anyone listening that might not be white and creamy.
I got to go with the first one.
Is the truth?
Yeah. That you've never been on a plane.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
You're looking at me like it's wrong.
I
I'm
was
like,
like,
I'm
wait,
pretty
hold
sure
on.
I'm right here.
All right.
I know enough about you.
2-0.
Okay. And then the last one.
You've never been on a plane and you've never been over 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, I'm really lame.
No joke.
We just like.
I will
never...
take, right after the podcast, I will take you. We'll go hit 101.
Wow, thank you. I thought you were going to say you'd take me on a plane. And I was like, okay.
Take me on a plane. No, we're going 101.
Cole's like, I got my private airport. Where you want to go?
Fastest I've ever been is 120.
In what car? Yours?
I'm riding with you after this podcast.
Not in my current vehicle, which is the scary thing. It was in my Durango.
Oh my gosh.
I was in a big old SUV and we had the windows down. So it's just like, whoa. And we're like, we're going. We're doing it. Hold on. I'm surprised that the wheels didn't catch on fire and we went into the future. Like,
Oh gosh.
okay, go for it.
Okay,
Sorry.
last one.
I know I'm getting everybody. My girlfriend and my mom in the audience are both shaking their heads.
Side eye. Disapproval.
Fun fact: the only time that Audrey has been over 100 miles an hour is in my car.
Oh my gosh.
I go, oh, we're getting ready to hit 100. She goes, what?
Okay, last one. First thing, I've never been pulled over. Okay. Second one, Liv hit me with her car this morning.
What?
I'm gonna pick the Liv hit you with her car because I just want that one to be true because that's funny.
It is very true. She was reparking her car and I was standing, a couple feet away, and then she just swerved.
But listen, hold on.
Purpose.
Before this gets
Sure,
out
it was
of
on purpose.
Before this gets out of hand,
She was going very slow.
My gas or my foot wasn't even on the gas.
Still, she hit me.
Still, you still hit a person with your car.
It was intentional.
It was, but it was still funny.
It was intentional.
Because then I acted like I was like, oh,
Yeah.
Oh no!
I wish I would have gotten a video of it because it was actually so funny.
Wow.
I was like, "You're in my way. I need to move my car," and then she wouldn't move, so I just
skirt. Wow.
Ugh. Okay.
Well, that was fantastic.
thank you.
Thank you. I was 3-0. I feel pretty good about that one.
You got
I
all
know.
of them.
You did.
And I did
Those
not.
weren't that hard.
Yeah, but I didn't
No.
think I was going to be right on the last one. So I feel pretty good
The
about
Liv
that.
hit
Yeah,
Just
I
think
just
about
wanted
Liv.
it to be true. I'm like, that'd be a funny story.
Oh, love you.
So yeah, so that
Love you
wraps up the
too.
episode. But I thought that maybe a nice thing to do would be to have Lauren she can plug whatever she'd like here at the end. If you want to do, talk about where you work or wherever.
Follow me on Instagram.
There you go.
What's your Instagram name?
@_larfish. That's my personal Instagram. My aesthetics Instagram is just Lauren Aesthetics.
So we will be posting a picture this
Yes,
week,
thank
and
you
we'll
so
tag
much.
her because you'll probably forget that or whatever, and it's easier just to tap that. And ooh, that was weird.
Yep. It's easier to tap that.
Tap that. if you know what I mean. And then just follow there.
Yeah.
To her Instagram account.
I don't have any plugs. I wasn't prepared for a plug.
a club.
You did. You plugged your Instagram. So
Yes.
Yes. And what
Give you
is
the
the
stage.
best way to make an appointment with you?
Right. You can go to, I think it's thebeautysocietyindy.com
Okay.
and schedule an appointment with me. Make sure
Okay.
you click my name.
What if people message you on
Yeah,
Instagram?
for sure. Yeah.
Because I feel like that's easier.
that's a cool way too.
Yeah.
Either way.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Either works.
Get in touch.
Excellent.
Should hook you up.
Excellent.
Even if you have questions.
Yeah.
My face is crusty. Tell me what to do, Lauren.
Ooh.
I got you.
Help my face.
Do like a Ask Lauren segment on your Instagram.
I should go live on Instagram. Q&A.
Well, thank you for being on the episode.
Yeah,
Thanks for being our first guest.
Hey,
guest.
thank you. Lauren.
Okay. Well, thanks for listening. This has been episode 9. We appreciate it. We
Thanks,
got
everyone.
the three-way
Oh,
three-way cheer.
cheers.
Yay!
All right. Cheers.
This has been Life and
fam.
Lattes.